The 48th Annual National Arts Festival will be a special one as audiences return and artists get to perform live again. The festival takes place from the 23rd of June to the 3rd of July in Makhanda. So for more on what's exactly in store for audiences, National Arts Festival and Grahamstown Foundation CEO Monica Newton joins us for this conversation. Monica, always a pleasure speaking to you. But I think this time around, it's a very special time as South Africans have had to navigate a COVID-19 pandemic, harder lockdowns, not being able to experience the arts at least live, but doing so virtually. How significant really would this National Arts Festival be in 2022?
Well, it's an extraordinary opportunity for us to get back to what we do best, which is the presentation of live work for live audiences in our hometown of Makhanda. Artists have missed having audiences. Our town, of course, has missed being host to thousands of visitors. Our crafters and traders have not been able to reach out and inspire and encourage people to buy their works. So this really is a homecoming. And we are so looking forward to having folks with us again live in 2022.
Absolutely. We'll talk a little bit about the performances that we can anticipate in a while. But we often know that, I think it was about 2-3 years ago when the National Arts Festival was actually held in Makhanda, there had to be contingency plans made for a lack of certain resources such as water. I remember water was a big contentious issue around the community in Makhanda as well. And one can only imagine, Monica, in terms of just the psychosocial and the socio-economic impact that COVID-19 has actually had on the community, and how perhaps this could be seen as a way of revitalizing the economic status of Makhanda.
Absolutely. The arts sector itself has gone through a devastating economic event along with the pandemic. We have lost extraordinary artists, and of course, income and generating opportunities just disappeared completely almost overnight for the artistic community, and so also for Makhanda, that is home to the festival, has been home to the festival for 48 editions as of this year. And it's an incredibly important opportunity for hospitality, logistics, technical services. We work with schools, so the education sector also benefits from the festival. And it is so important that we do get used to living with the pandemic and going back to responsible economic activity. But fundamentally, we need the festival. We need the town needs the festival. The Eastern Cape needs the festival. And of course, the arts needs the festival very, very much. And some of our resource issues, we are a water-stricken area. Some of those concerns still remain. We're working very closely with our Makhanda municipality to work on how we're going to be managing some of these issues as we go into our live festival. But what we are ready to do is host visitors for an arts experience like no other.
Well, let's talk a little bit about that experience, Monica. What can audiences actually expect?
Well, there's a broad offering. And we are a more intimate festival this year with a focused curatorial program, as well as, of course, the wonderful energy of the Fringe and the Village Green. And there's work that will speak to young audiences, will speak to our traditional audiences, and of course very considered work that reflects on the times that everybody is going through, which is where the arts is so important, is to be a mirror of society. Our Standard Bank young artists, we're so excited to have them with us live. Gavin Craston, Tando Doni, Vuma Levine, Buhle Bezwe Siwani will be joining us and presenting their extraordinary works for audiences. We have Selo Make Kangube bringing Bloke and His American Bantu, which is an extraordinary play reflecting on two academics, one from Sophiatown and one from Harlem. And it's just a wonderful reflection on how thought leadership is such an important component of our lives and our worlds. Eastern Cape Philharmonic Orchestra is joining us this year with a celebration of well-known South African music with Tim Malloy, Gloria Boswin, and Monde Mswana to just celebrate the rich history of music and wonderful song. And again, because the arts is not always about only celebrating the things that make us happy, we have an incredible piece by Wazile Harmans, which is about the hustle, the struggle to find employment, the hundreds of letters that you get when you apply for a job and you're not successful. And the piece is called We Regret to Inform You.
Sure.
And it's a very sensitive look at what people are going through at the moment. So there really is a broad offering, and we're so excited to be presenting works that will change people's worlds, change people's outlooks, and inspire people to new horizons.